welcome to 108 Gate. We are doing a general reading today. Feeling things are really shifting around, moving around. So this is just a general reading to see where it goes and how it goes. And I hope you are getting something from some of the posts in the community space. Like I said before, I'm doing one chunk of 40 days. I think it might be a second one later on this year, thinking about how it's working out. So I've been drawn to do a general reading today just to see what's going on. So we're going to have clarity. There we go. Cooperation. So on point, literally why I'm doing this right now. So as a general perspective, clarity and cooperation, the energies are so powerfully shifting. The way we think about clarity, where is the clarity coming from? Where is the clarity then transmitted, and what is it creating? Being really aware of this, how it cooperates with the external and how it cooperates with you. So there is a definite feeling of exchange and awareness of what those exchanges are. We want to make those exchanges as beneficial as possible for self, with awareness, with consideration, with compassion, and making sure that we're utilizing everything that's being given. Because right now, every tiny thing, every comment, every gesture, every choice or decision we're making is having a massive impact in where we're going in trajectory wise. And like I said a few readings ago, the planetary alignments, I think I put a post up yesterday or the day before, I don't even remember anymore. I put a post up in the community space of basically how the alignments right now are really, really significant. And they're opening up so many channels. And so it's really important that we're communicating to ourselves, with ourselves, and into the universe, into the world, and into our social context with the correct emotions, with the correct direction in which we're going. There's no room for self-pity. There's no room for self-sabotage or anything like that. So what there is room for is sitting there, acknowledging what's happening. How do I shift and change this? How do I manage this better? What is it that's bringing in a difficulty? What is it that's bringing in this feeling of being stuck? And there, giving yourself that permission, giving yourself that material, that knowledge, that wisdom, that insight to shift it as quickly as possible. And then it's going to sort of ricochet out into the other things that are similar to that. So if you have memories of doing similar things as a child, it has the potential to ricochet and kind of heal that behavior, correct that way of thinking, so that it's more in your favor, not only now, but kind of in the quantum field, you're going to have that correction happening too. So here we go, the Lovers. So that collaboration, that cooperation, that you coming into harmony with yourself, and also therefore attracting the correct people to you, attracting the correct kind of opportunities, the correct kind of the correct conversations, the correct resources. There's all these things that are stacking up that you've been needing to have, you've been wanting to have, and they've been waiting to come to you. And then all of a sudden, there's all these things are going to start coming and stacking up. It's like you need to make space for them things to come in. So the more clearing you can do now, the more mindful and considerate, gentle, loving, caring, clearing you can do right now, the better it is going to be for you to be able to attract more things, because there's going to be a space for you to put them. There'll be a space for you to accumulate all these blessings that are literally flowing to you now. So 3 of Cups, that feels like something to come. There's celebrations to come because there's so much shifting and changing. The thing is, with those celebrations to come, we need to acknowledge where we haven't celebrated ourselves appropriately in the past, possibly. So having the strength, having the courage to recognise the good in yourself, having the courage to recognise the better aspects of yourself which you kind of ignored or downplayed before, And we have the help of the Queen of Wands to do this. Queen of Wands is really, really strong right now in being proactive, in making things happen, making things shift and change from one to another aspect of self. So where we were so possibly depleted in ourselves, or if we were in a negative space with self, negative inner dialogue, Queen of Wands is coming in of like, right, let's shift and change that, and not waiting on it, not waiting to do it next week or tomorrow. Is do it now. While it comes in your mind, do it now. While you're attentive to it, do it right now. Being very, very proactive in the moment, in the state of emotion, in the state of thought, in the state of being proactive right now in this moment. Thought comes up, you face it then and there. Opportunity comes up, you face it then and there. King of Pentacles coming in, literally, again, like what I said, it's coming in with the energy of, right, I'm seeing you doing your work, I'm seeing you do this and that and the other for your benefit, for the long-term benefit, for higher benefit, maybe of more people than just self. It will go out to others as well. So I'm ready to invest in you. Your masculine energy is ready to invest in you. Your divine is ready to invest in you. The divine sees it has a space to invest in you now. So if you are holding a small version of yourself in your mind, in your heart, there's no space for expansion to happen. So as you are expanding your perspective of self, you're expanding your perspective of what you're capable of and what you want to achieve and how you're going to do this. The investment comes in, the resources and enforcement come in. So glad I did a general reading today. I mean, you've got the Lovers, you've got the Two of Cups, you've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So if you think about what the King of Pentacles is and you've got the Queen of Wands, she's very proactive. Let's go, let's do it. In your emotional space, in your emotional awareness. The King of Pentacles, I have the goods, I have what you need, let's go. So the King and Queen pairing up with this particular project of the Lovers and Two of Cups. It's beautiful, it's fantastic. You've got celebrations that are coming in. It feels like they're accumulating celebrations and making sure that you're aware of how to acknowledge them happening. Be aware of you being deserving of them, because it's you now who is tuning into your strength and tuning into what you're capable of and what you're wanting and putting that faith in yourself to do it. So we've got this here. Different people are going to be coming in, different people with different conversations, different discussions, different ways of collaborating with people. It's going to be quite enlightening because you're going to be exposed to ideas, perspectives which you haven't really had the chance to have before. And this is all because you're changing your perspective of yourself. If you have more confidence in being able to have conversations with people who may be an expert in the field or maybe more experienced in something in which you're trying to get yourself into, your confidence will radiate. And therefore you'll be able to hear what's being said. You'll be able to hear what's being brought to you in collaboration or compassion, whatever it is. Just that support that you haven't had before, that you wanted and needed, is going to be coming in now. So those encouraging words, those insightful words, those words of like, maybe you need to do it this way instead of that way. So all these shifts and changes are beneficial for you. Again, I don't know why I wanted to do a general reading, but now I'm seeing clearer. Just follow your truth, follow your instinct, follow your gut. So then as we're doing that, we're finding those things are stacking up. The beauty of it is stacking up. The resources are stacking up. The correct people that we need to talk to and work with are stacking up. It's all coming in. It's all coming in. We need to make more space so we can have more cups, more coins, more emotional well-being and all that great stuff. Therefore, the key to this is when a conflict comes in within you, instead of looking the other way, instead of shying away from it, instead of ignoring it, look at it, face it. What is this telling me? If I'm feeling difficult around this, I'm feeling a bit depleted around this, you might want to look at day number 7 of 40. That post goes into this a little bit in the community space. When that difficulty comes up, have the courage, have the strength, have the awareness and trust and faith that things are moving in my direction. I've got to completely be dedicated to moving in cooperation with myself, allow the clarity to inform me of, now this is perceived as a difficulty. How do I work through it? How do I walk through it? How do I emotionally support myself through this to a new outcome, to a better outcome? We have one more card over here. Knight of Swords. Clarity coming in. As you show more towards yourself, you show more commitment to yourself, the clarity comes in, and this is where you're going to be informed of your next steps, of next way of doing things, how to, when to hold back. Like I said, I just felt like this today was supposed to be a very, very general reading, just to get a read of what's happening right now. When you come to this video, hope you enjoyed it, hope you got something from it. Let me know in the comments, or email 108gate@gmail.com, and the Tuning Fork playlist link is in the box below, so if you want to still benefit from that, you can, because it is quite strong, especially if you feel you have these conflicts in a particular space or a particular area. You can go to specifically the solar plexus playlist, solar plexus tuning fork. There's 1 minute, 2 minute, and there will be more coming, so utilize it. It's a free resource. For now, if you do want readings, it's 108gate@gmail.com. Other than that, have a fabulous day. Peace and love.